The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, in case the producer joins us as well. And Kenzie's done an amazing job of making us, well, me anyway, feel better about the Bears' tragic, disgusting, despicable loss yesterday that was embarrassing, and they should probably fold up and move away. But she's made me feel good about that.
I don't think Arlington Heights wants them anymore.
Seriously. All we talked about for the last year was this new stadium, and who wants to watch that garbage?
Not me.
I mean, the old stadium's fine to watch the garbage in.
I enjoyed my NFL Sunday ticket watching all the other teams yesterday. I kind of saw the way this Bears game was going. I said, let me check it on Dolphins-Chargers real quick.
And let's just pile on here a little bit with people having maybe a worse day than the Bears. I'm not sure. Kenzie, you judge this.
Okay.
It's a college football announcer starting to get emotional about a player that's on the sidelines. I can't remember the game case.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Okay. So he's talking about a wide receiver on there, how he's having this tremendous day and what he had to endure in his life. And here's how he described it. You see if this is a win.
And there is Ray Davis, 51 yards on that drive alone, running and receiving. He's a guy transferring over from Vanderbilt. 9 months ago when he jumped in the portal, everybody wanted him. 11 years ago as a foster kid, really nobody wanted him. And now here he is, found some love, found football, and he has had an amazing...
Roast the player? What is wrong with you?
So is that, Joy, your judgment, is that guy having a worse day than the Bears?
Oh, my God. Did that guy get fired, the announcer?
I don't think anything's happened yet,
He got
but
an
they're,
extension.
they're calling for his job, and they're calling for, I don't think the guy should lose his job
He
necessarily.
needs to say, my bad.
He needs to say, my bad.
He needs to hit up Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's people for sure.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
So we've gotten some requests on this Monday for something that happened on the show on Friday, where I hate to admit it, but I was in the presence of greatness, being punked by Kenzie.
Hello.
And there's actual audio proof of how I got punked, how angry I got. Worse, actually, probably than the Bears' loss, possibly. In my reaction to finding out I was punked.
Well, I wasn't with you when the Bears lost, but you were a psychopath on Friday, so I don't know.
We'll play this audio. Here's what we'll do. We'll play Noah Khan, Dial Drunk, and then we'll play Chevelle, and then we'll play you the audio. So stay here about 6-7 minutes, and you'll hear it. Because a lot of people said they heard about it. Now, you can always go to the podcast and listen to it, but we're going to play it live on the air here again because some people are just driving. They don't want to mess with that. So we'll get that audio in again for you.
Also, Brian and I didn't do enough prep, so we're out of stuff.
That's true, too. It's Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Chevelle and Sam and Pete from Chevelle will be in studio with Brian and Kenzie on Wednesday ahead of their show with 3 Days Grace coming up that night. Love those guys. They're such good dudes. Local guys from Grays Lake, of course, and Chevelle. I mean, you know Chevelle. You rock out to it.
What an interesting... I mean, you know Chevelle.
You know those guys.
Hey.
Come on now. So it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Now, last Friday, I was punked on Thursday by Kenzie, and I'm not sure how much Case was really involved. It's a conspiracy theory going on right now with how many people were really involved with the whole process. Case, were you involved, or you just enjoyed from afar?
I'm not going to comment on that right now. I think we play the fifth, actually, for my own safety.
His own safety. So what happened was, we explained on the air that, you know, I am DraftKings guy. I am a DraftKings guy for over a decade. I love them, and I love giving you the deals through them when you bet on all the football games. And Kenzie has joked that I talk about it too much, and she was kind of getting over it.
Oh, my God, because it was just like your pride and joy. And every day I have to stay late. I have to do DraftKings. I got to customize it. I think I'm going to use this for DraftKings. We should talk about DraftKings on air. I'm like, I know. I know, Brian.
Now, Kenzie has things like Duncan. She talks about on the air, and these like called endorsements in radio. And so she staged it with Jeff Hill, our director of sales, pulled off a prank of all time, calling me and telling me that they were taking DraftKings away from me and giving it to Kenzie. Now, this was when I was in the bathroom. I walked back in. Jeff Hill is in the studio. Kenzie's in the studio. Case, the producer's in the studio. Our new big boss, James, in the studio. All looking a little suspicious. And then here's what happened when I walked in.
Are you mad?
It's upsetting. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Jeff. I'm not mad at everybody. But that is my wheelhouse. So it's it's my thing.
Do you think I don't deserve it?
No, you deserve it. You work very hard. Are you filming me? Are you joking, by the way? I just don't think a joke. Oh, you know. Seriously. Oh, you know. You're in charge. You did this. You did this too. Go.
He's in the bathroom and he's like, it's kind of my wheelhouse. Oh, boy.
Kenzie couldn't breathe. Kenzie was like passing out at the whole situation.
You chucked your box of Birkenstocks. Like, you're just so pissy. You're such pissy Brian.
Which is amazing that I have a box of Birkenstocks laying around.
I know.
Just have to throw it. I was so mad. But then I had to calm down and realize I was in the presence of greatness with Kenzie punking me this way. And she's playing this for, what, a month? Something like that?
Yeah, no, because I knew I wanted to, but I needed to wait until it'd be really believable. And I had a meeting with our boss. So I'm like, oh, he thinks I'm busy, and he's not going to think I have any involvement. And I was really excited about it.
Just remember, revenge is a dish best served cold. I almost couldn't say that up front.
I'm really scared of that statement out of your mouth.
You should be scared. And by the way, remember, use that promo code Q101 on DraftKings. A $5 bet gets you $200 in bets instantly. It's the best deal ever. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Tell them about my endorsement, Brian. What else can they get?
Eat donuts. Eat Dunkin'. I love Dunkin' too. I went there Saturday morning, get myself that croissant and the donuts. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I get all the food.
That's why it's my endorsement. You don't like coffee.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And Lauren's coming in, taking through the rest of this gloomy Monday. But it's supposed to be, just so you know, pretty damn nice for Riot Fest. It's going to be like 78 degrees, I think, Friday, Saturday. Looking really nice. Sunday, I'm not sure about. I just saw Saturday and Sunday.
It's weird that you wouldn't also check Sunday.
I don't know why I didn't do that. So look at right now.
Yeah. Obviously, he doesn't want to go on Sunday.
No.
He stopped caring.
No, I'm actually dying to see Mars Volta. I'm just like you said about rioting Friday big time. I'm wondering if I'll be able to recover and get out there, of course, on Sunday. Now, Friday, 74 and sunny. Saturday, 77 and sunny. Sunday, 71, but also a 71% chance of rain.
That's not what I like to hear. That's a bummer.
But then again, they get it wrong, and it might be fine, you know?
You seem like a guy that would angrily tweet at meteorologists when they get the weather report wrong.
Hey, it's the one job where you can be wrong like 70% of the time and still
I
get
don't know.
paid.
We're wrong a lot.
No, yeah, I know.
I gotta be honest.
I'm not going to do that. Lauren, are you okay over there? Lauren just jumped in and she's like confused or something. I don't know.
Hit the button to work. Oh, there we go.
I just switched it again. Stay on that mic. Yeah, stay on that one.
Okay.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, guys.
What's the problem? What's
You
going
doing
on?
okay there?
I'm great. It's just, the day it is. I don't want to talk about what happened yesterday, but it's like Frogger driving downtown Chicago right now. All the sad Bears fans are coming out of their hotels,
Yeah.
just walking out into traffic. So before they head back to Naperville or wherever they're going today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many did you hit?
A couple, two trees. No big deal.
Three or four.
They're
They're
better
gone.
off.
What do you got coming up on your show today, Lauren, besides talking about your body count?
I've got Bishop, Briggs, and Mr. Wives tickets for the show at the Salt Shed coming at 12:30, and
Nice.
then another chance at that trip for two to the Darker Waves Festival in California at 2:30.
All right. Takeaways from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Kenzie, you got one there you want to read?
Yeah, Julio says Brian finds his mom very sensual.
Okay, that's out of context.
Kind of not, which is the bad part.
Do you
know
want
what I mean?
context to that?
Go to the 6 a.m. hour, I
6
believe.
a.m.
It was the
hour.
fact of
It was
the day.
way too early for that.
Go to that on the podcast and you'll figure it out for yourself. Takeaway, Brian is just as aggravated with the Bears as I am, but Lauren didn't hit me on the way in, so I'm considering it's a win today. Good job, Joe. Also, double features Mike. Takeaway, eat donuts and don't F with Brian's wheelhouse. Kenzie's wheelhouse donuts.
DraftKings,
coffee.
A lot of people texted in and said clearly it's not your wheelhouse based on how the Bears did. I just want to say.
I still say they're going to be 9-8, and I still stand by that. I just got to pick up a win somewhere else. I'll do the analytics. I'll tell you which ones to bet on my guy DraftKings. And listen, there's other games you can bet on, by the way, on DraftKings, not just the Bears.
I wish there was like a promotion where you were fiscally responsible every time. How funny would that be if he had to do the pay?
Would that be funny?
That'd be awesome.
Look how happy she is with herself. She's so proud of herself
That'd be
with that one.
fun.
Oh, Brian's doing week instead of Joey Dominic now. Got to pay for that daycare somehow.
It was overtime
Diaper
hours.
money.
I'll tell you what I'm willing to do.
Ooh.
I'm willing to bet with listeners, and we all pick each week, possibly like teams to bet on, and we let it ride until the listeners say don't, and I'll share that, and they get all the money. I don't get any of the money. Like, I'll put the $100 bet down to start it. I'm willing to do that for this week's starting in week 2. Does that sound fun?
Who would get it?
They'll split it up among
all
themselves.
The listeners. What exactly do you mean?
Like, they'll get like 2 cents and like they got those Facebook
You are
ones.
just the worst with logistics.
You
All
couldn't
the
even lie
listeners.
and say charity? Just say charity and we could have moved on.
Yeah.
You go donate it to the family charity, my family's charity.
What's that one again?
The Chesco's Heart.
Okay. We'll do that then. I'll make a $100 bet starting this week. But since I didn't predict the Bears game right, I'll let the listeners by vote. You'll have to text that back and answer them on that. Which game we should bet on and what was what's the bet?
Yeah.
You ready for that? You want to do it?
Well, sure. You have to tell me the verbiage. The correct verbiage for these things. Parlay.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do that. If you miss a moment, miss a lot. Again, go to that 6 o'clock hour to really understand what happened there with that takeaway. And the Brian and Kenzie podcast at Q101.com.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.